I fucked my dad's wife. Now he doesn't claim me as his son. I vowed not to tell no one because it was supposed to be between the three of us. But
looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, 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 woo. Money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And on the ground they go with the running back as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now they try the right side here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Luck. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And the Jets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. These Jags and Jets, they met in one of the stranger games a season ago, week 4, I believe it was, and got all the way down to 28 seconds remaining in OT before Chandler Catanzaro ended it for the Jets with a 41-yard field goal to win 23-20.
One of the highlights of the season for the Jets, but how about the Jaguars finishing their year in the AFC Championship game?
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Listen to me. Where's the hot? First. Black.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 382, Liz 50.
Here's a carry now for Daniel Lasco. And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd down, Cousins. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Lasco. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Cousins now. And his throw is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. Third down here. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Now a handoff looking right. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. No one ran the ball more than the Jaguars in 2017, and we could very well see another carry here on 3rd and short. Play action. It's Locke. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Love. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now Love. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Funchess, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And it's 15-0. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Oliver, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And now out come the Jags. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll go deep down the middle. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And give him a gain of 37.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket. Strong.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And it's now 21-7. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jermaine Kearse, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's locked. His throw incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Tyrann Mathieu knocks that one away. And when I'm evaluating guys in the game today, who has the best instincts, I'm not sure I put anyone ahead of him.
Really?
Yeah.
You put him up near the top?
I really do. The way that he plays, he almost doesn't have a position anymore. I don't care whether he's a safety, a corner, a nickel, a linebacker. He knows how to get around the football and make plays that affect the game.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
12. Move. 290.
They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. Now here's Suckup out to... This will be taken in at the 1. And spins away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Complete outright to Kurz. Wow, evasive.
Make 'em miss.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 58 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, it's Love. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. To throw is Cousins. The former first-round pick Kareem Jackson there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On third down, Cousins. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
A lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, 1 play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll fake it. Now Love. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's third down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 39 on third.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
We're rolling. 3 down. Check out. 140. Hey, Doc. AT loves to go.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Love. Being chased out left. letting one go deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Going deep here for Bryant. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Luck eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right, 622.
Now Luck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another time. We'll see. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Lock on 3rd down. It's complete to Grant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off of play action. Luck. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep run. It's caught inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. A first down throw for Cousins. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Cousins on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Again, it's Cousins. It's caught by Bryant, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jermaine Kearse, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Just keeping the play alive. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, it was good, right? Jeff Bobby Wagner. You got another pick right now? Oh, you had him with 1 pick. Why you choose him? He went over. What's his over? How old is he? He 99 overall.
A carry for Foreman. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, my friend. What pick I got? You know what pick I got?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Yeah. Oh, I got the 6th pick. All right. Got the 6th pick.
They'll try the air now with Locke. Dance into his, and he can't get rid of it.
He
He's
got
taken
that?
down.
Oh,
Trent Murphy in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Chalk that
Y'all
up.
got Modog muted? Oh yeah, he most definitely is. Cause he was loud. Yeah, but he's loud.
As much exultation in that sack.
Ooh, I wasn't on nigga. I just got back from the mic.
Nah, first
You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see now if they start to bring
Checking
even
over.
more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the
that's
target. Incomplete.
Worm
Here's
legend.
Marquette King now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. And now out come the Jets. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hey, what is this jump?
Third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, they got the technical
First
sub.
down, it's Love. Forced out to his left.
You said
Got
what?
his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
So it's still like a normal move.
Touchdown on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good by
Bluefish, baby.
Suckham. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Touchdown, Tatiana.
Now here's Suckup out
I
to
want
kick
to
it
see it
away.
goes in. Speed it up. This or that. No, on the gang.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All y'all niggas got that Lord, K-Lord.
And last
Joint.
time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Nah, I got it, but I took that joint. Oh, that joint ain't hot.
Now on this drive, after what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play.
It definitely is.
See what happens. He couldn't quite
Fool,
hold it.
the
Got
nigga
hit.
was following me and,
Ball pops
who was I
out,
playing this game with earlier, bro?
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Man, who was I running this joint with
And
earlier?
this will be caught at the 30.
There's my
Yardage
man.
that time for the Jets. 44 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be
I'm about
just
to
a
go
little
get a
bit better than
kill
the defensive
right
end
now.
when it's
Damn.
one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws.
Bro, this nigga got
A lot
the
of zip
check,
on
shit.
that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying
This
to get it to
nigga
his
was
back.
geeking that fat fool. This nigga, that joint overpowered, bruh. I didn't even get a chance to shoot him, bruh.
2nd and 10.
That joint OC. Damn. Yeah, fool.
A second down throw for
I see why they took that joint out the game,
Now
bro.
here's another interception.
This nigga
Picked off by
blasted
Dante
that
Hightower.
nigga.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
He back at that blue
Just a
pump. You
little bit of
missing
a
it.
rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what
He probably went to go.
expected?
Oh wait,
For
no,
the
man.
second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time.
Say goodbye.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Damn, fool. I knew I should have just heard. Shot that
One
nigga,
now to
bro.
throw.
Bro, I don't play this
Left side
joint.
complete. That's Grant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31.
Hold
So
up,
the
I
big
gotta
play
change
moves
to
them
the
all the
no
way
screen.
across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They need to give me a fedora hat on here. I'd be straight.
Luck on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to
Back to
throw.
the
Coverage wasn't
basics,
too
back
bad
to the
there.
Yeah, they had
basics.
him under wraps pretty well, but
Colorado.
somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, you talking about Frozen?
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
I had that
Down
joint
he
for
goes,
a
folded
good
like
minute. I'm
lawn
not even about to
chair.
hold you.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Chill. Bro, I'm not about to spend my money on a game that's, first of all, it's free. And then this joint, I don't even play that. Nah.
After the
But
run,
what I
luck
need
on
to
the
spend
throw.
my money on it for if I barely even played it like that for real?
Buying time to his left. Found his
See,
target.
that's where you burnt. That's how they be making that bag off of people, bro.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Back to the basics, back to the No, but every time you pick something, we always die.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I ain't picked.
Just feel like
Y'all
defense,
picked.
that felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Back to the basics. I'm going hotel, or I might go houses. Alright, I'm going houses.
Here's luck now on 2nd down. Flushed
Alright, go to the houses then.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm going with wherever Rick
goes.
goes.
Goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because
Nope.
there's not a whole lot of
You go.
space.
Cause you're the
Not a lot of
greatest.
wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively,
Big
nice
pop.
job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that
50
play.
shot, 30 shot. Make this, like, I better make this hot stop.
Now luck on 3rd and
I
goal.
don't know nothing about that boy, baby
And
CEO.
it's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Robbie Anderson. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll increase their lead to
Big
28.
video.
Now here's Succop out to kick it
Sound
away.
like a personal problem. So, you know. Bro, why do I keep finding bursts, bro?
Now the Jet offense about to
Oh, yeah,
take
there we
over
go.
as they
Hold on, I'm
head
about to go in my
out onto the
ninja mode.
field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
I
Of
got
course,
the
they'd like to
impulse
forget the
grenades
ending,
and
the
all that.
interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12-yard. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dante Hightower coming hard on the
How did he
blitz,
shoot through
dumps it
all
for
that,
a loss
bruh?
of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
I'm no longer
With a screen soon.
decent
And
at
they'll bring it up
Fortnite,
here
bro.
right at the 40-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I don't like this game. This game is gay.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much.
I'm gonna probably
success,
play
just 2
like
for
2
7
more,
at
and I'm
this
probably
point.
about to hop
This is
off
3rd
that
and
joint.
7. Play action now. Cousins. Flush to his right.
Nah, probably have one 2K something. I don't know.
And he will. And he's got a
That's
first
just
down
me.
as he's up to the 48. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9
What
yards
the
in
heck?
the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique.
What
in
is
getting
wrong with
there.
people, bro?
He went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get.
Shit,
Because
this
remember, if he
nigga got
slides, when that
balls
derriere
tight.
dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
We going back houses?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Alright.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this
Player
clock rolling,
watching
so
now.
they'll take that one right there.
Nah,
They
your
just wanna
player
keep
is
following
launching on the
forward.
screen.
They want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this
Yeah.
one home.
throwing on third down. Luck. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Oh, I'm coming, bro.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Y'all niggas about to get this. Nah, that's me. I'm in the back. It's me.
On first down, Luck.
Oh, this nigga right
Let's
here.
face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Oh, he right. I told you, bro, I'm not good at this jump, bro. I knew I should have. I knew I should have. Bruh, I don't play this game anymore, bro.
Able to push his way through. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Time for a break.
Not good no more at this jump.
Wrap up garbage time after this.
Oh, stop right there. Stop right there.
The Jaguars on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Bro, it don't make it.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed.
Hey,
Now
the
that leads
geekers
to a
that play this
decision,
jump
more than
regardless, bro.
one. Let's see what they decide to do.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taking about 7 yards deep. Oh, he shifts past him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
We ain't going to no dang on happy. Boy, crazy. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy, boy.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Right. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Let me
realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
And now here is another interception.
All right, bet. Now I'm about to hold on. I got to sit up.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard
Definitely wasn't.
line.
I was hunched over. Now I gotta mute the mic.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. Here's Marquette King now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime.
I knew it, bro. That's